My name is Frederick Fussi, and I'm from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and I'm aged 26 years old. I'm working on governance consulting for government, for business, and for civil society organizations. I believe that Africa has all it takes in terms of resources for that continent to be prosperous and to be developed. Africa has a lot of potential resources and it should not be poor and being termed as the third world continent. So not only being rich in natural resources that has set Africa back, but also Africa has not been able to use its human resource to the maximum. So I think my role and why I decided to engage into governance consulting, because I believe I can put my contribution, I can offer my contribution to African continent when I decide to offer real-time solutions to problems facing governments in Africa. I'm very much interested on building startups in Africa, and I'm very much interested on grooming young people into the business and make sure that they become very successful leaders in business. I think the role of young people in Africa is to use the education provided in Africa to make sure that they bring real change in Africa. So young people in our nations have that potential role. But for so long, the education provided in African continent has not been able to enhance learning and to enhance adequate skills for young people to be able to address these challenges in Africa. I wanted to be part of the Mandela Washington Fellow because I believe there is something new that I can learn from American experience. I need to exploit the cumulative American knowledge and experience on how this country has been founded and how its people are contributing to ending poverty in this nation, to make sure that this nation is more developed, so that I can take this experience, I can take this knowledge back in Africa and utilize it in the land of Africa with an African perspective of development. I think the Presidential Precinct has been so helpful in my professional development and career building because it has exposed me to learning how best you can use your own resources to make sure that you develop your community. I've been to Montpellier, and Montpellier has exposed me to constitution writing process. And I've learned how America used its well-trained people to develop the Constitution. People like James Madison, who was very well learned, and by that time he was not so prominent, and he was just a young person, but well, he used his skills to make sure that he developed the Bill of Rights, and he developed the Constitution, he drafted the Constitution of the United States of America. So I think the Presidential Precinct, on the design of this fellowship program, they have exposed me to various tools which I can take them back home.